AI just changed literally everything about Amazon Wholesale, and if you're not using it, you're wasting hours every single day. My name is Thomas Kroc. I've done over $8 million on Amazon doing wholesale. I'm only 22 years old, but I've been doing this business for about 5 years now. And if I'm going to be honest, when I first started, I was doing literally everything manually because there was no AI, spending hours going through supplier catalogs, one product at a time, writing emails to suppliers by hand, manually, repricing products, doing all my own product research. It was exhausting. I was working like 12 hours a day just to keep up with this. But in 2026, AI has completely changed the game. The stuff that used to take me 10 hours now can only take me 30 minutes. And here's the crazy part. Beginners who know how to use AI are now competing with people who have been doing this for years because AI levels the playing field. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I use AI in every part of my Amazon wholesale business, from finding suppliers to analyzing products to repricing, writing outreach emails, etc. And this is how I'm able to run an $8 million business while working less than 5 hours a week. Now, if you're doing this manually, you're going to get left behind, so let's get right into it. Let me explain why this matters so much. When I started 5 years ago, the only way to succeed was to outwork everyone else. You have to spend more hours researching products, more hours reaching out to suppliers, more hours managing your inventory. The people who won were the people who could grind the longest, but AI flipped that completely. Now a beginner with the right AI tools can analyze 10,000 products in the time it used to take me to analyze 50. They can write 20 professional supplier outreach emails in 5 minutes instead of spending an hour crafting each one. They can reprice their entire product catalog in real time without lifting a finger, and this is why 2026 is the best time to start Amazon wholesale, because AI does all the heavy lifting for you. You just need to know which tools to use and how to use them properly. Let me show you how I use AI to find suppliers 10 times faster. The old way, I used to spend hours Googling suppliers, clicking through their websites, trying to figure out if they were actually legit. Then I'd have to manually check their addresses on Google Maps, look for reviews, call brands to verify that they were actually authorized. And it would take me 30 to 45 minutes per supplier just to vet them. But on the other hand, the new way with AI, all you have to do is use ChatGPT to do most of the heavy lifting. So here's exactly what I do. Step 1 of finding suppliers, I tell ChatGPT, give me a list of 20 authorized wholesale distributors for nutrition products in California, New Jersey, and Florida. Include their websites and specialties. That's the exact prompt. You're going to want to write that down, and that'll give me a full list within 30 seconds. Now, step 2 for vetting suppliers, I copy a supplier's website URL and ask GPT, analyze the supplier's website, tell me, do they require an account to see pricing? Do they carry brand name products? Are there any red flags like advertising to Amazon sellers, e-commerce sellers, or offering any deals via Telegram or WhatsApp? Put a question mark and then close the parentheses. That's your prompt for analyzing and vetting suppliers. And obviously now ChatGPT will analyze the entire site and give me a breakdown in seconds if they're legit or not. Step 3 is verifying addresses. So I give ChatGPT the supplier's address and then ask, is this a commercial warehouse address or a residential address? And then look it up and tell me what type of building it is. That's the prompt for that one. And then it's gonna tell me instantly if it looks legit or sketchy based on if it's a residential or commercial warehouse address. And this process used to take me like 30 to 45 minutes per supplier, but now it only takes like 5 minutes or less, and I can vet 10 suppliers in an hour instead of struggling to vet, say 3 or 4. Now this is where AI really shines. I used to spend 10 to 15 minutes writing each supplier email, trying to sound professional, make sure I included all the right information, and if I was reaching out to 20 suppliers, that's 3 to 4 hours of just writing professional emails. But now with AI, thank God, I could use ChatGPT to write all my outreach emails. So here's the exact prompt. Write a professional email to a wholesale distributor. I'm the purchasing manager for Swift Distribution. You could use your LLC name, whatever your LLC name is, just put that. I just put in a random one like Swift Distribution. A retail and distribution business specializing in nutrition products. Change that based on what type of wholesale supplier you're outreaching. We carry brands like Optimum Nutrition, Celsius, and Quest. Again, interchange those. And then we want to open a wholesale account with them. Keep it short, professional, and to the point. And then that's the end of the prompt. Now ChatGPT writes you a perfect email in literally like 10 seconds. I could customize it slightly if needed, but 90% of the time I just copy and paste it. And now I can reach out to 20 suppliers in 10 minutes instead of 3 to 4 hours. And here's a pro tip. I also use ChatGPT to write follow-up emails, negotiation emails for better pricing, and even responses to supplier questions. It's like having a professional copywriter working for you 24/7 for completely free. Now, this is the biggest time saver. When a supplier sent me a catalog with 10,000 products, I'd have to upload it to Scan Unlimited or any sort of product catalog scanner, set my filters, get a list, maybe 200 to 300 potential products, manually check each one on Amazon, like a keep a chart, calculate profit margins, check for IP complaints. This used to take me like 8 to 10 hours to go through one catalog properly, but now I'm able to use AI powered tools that do 90% of this for me. So I still use Scan Unlimited, but now it has AI that learns what type of products I like. So it automatically filters out products that don't match my criteria and prioritizes the ones who are likely to be winners. Now we have a second tool here, which is I think a game changer, but AMW Scope. That's the software name. It's a Chrome extension, but it uses AI to give every product a reliability score 0 through 10. It analyzes price stability, number of sellers, brand presence, sales velocity, IP complaint history, etc. And it gives you one simple score. I don't buy anything below a 7 for the most part. There's some factors to that because obviously software still make mistakes, but if AMW Scope is giving you a 7 out of 10 resellability score, you are good to go. Anything higher than that is great. This one tool saves me hours of manual analysis. And then also tool number 3 is just ChatGPT again. You could use it for quick analysis. So if I'm unsure about a product, I'll just copy the ASIN and ask ChatGPT this prompt. Analyze this Amazon product, ASIN, plug in the ASIN, and then tell me how many sellers are on it, what's the price history, are there any red flags I should know about? Question mark, close that, that's the prompt, and then it pulls data and gives me a full breakdown. And now the results of that, what used to take me 8 to 10 hours, now takes me only 2 to 3 hours, and the AI is often more accurate than what I was doing it manually. Now moving on, this is where AI makes you the most money. I used to manually reprice my products multiple times every single day. I'd check what other sellers are pricing at, adjust my prices, and try to win the buy box. It was exhausting and I was always left behind. But now I could use Aura's AI-powered repricer, and here's how it works. I plug in my buy cost and my minimum ROI, usually around 15 to 20% minimum ROI. And then Aura, that AI processor, it's called Maven, it's gonna monitor all other sellers 24/7, adjust my prices in real time within seconds, wins me the buy box as much as possible, and never goes below my minimum profit margin. It's called their Maven strategy and it's fully AI powered. I literally set it once and forget it. The AI is repricing my products hundreds of times a day, reacting to competitor price changes instantly. I'm winning the buy box way more often than I ever did manually, and it's making me more profit than I ever have as well. So the result of that is my sales increased by about 30% just from switching to AI repricing because I'm winning the buy box more consistently. Now, moving on, this is something that I'm still working on finalizing and building out, but it's the future. What I'm working on is I'm training AI to track my sales velocity for each product, predict when I'll run out of stock, automatically generate reorder lists, and even draft purchase orders for my suppliers. Right now, I'm using ChatGPT to help with this manually, but I'll give it my sales data and ask this prompt. Based on these sales numbers, when should I reorder each product? How many units should I order to maintain 30 days of inventory? And then it gives me the exact numbers instantly. So within the next year or so, I'll have AI fully managing my inventory. It'll tell me what to order, when to order it, and how much of it to order. I'll just approve the orders, pay, and let it run. So this is where Wholesale is heading in 2026 and beyond. Now let me walk you through my exact daily workflow utilizing AI. So the morning routine, usually about 30 minutes or so. Step 1 is just check Aura's dashboard for like 5 minutes. I log into Aura and just check which products are selling, buy box win rate, any pricing issues, and the AI handles everything. I'm just monitoring it. Step 2 is usually review and reorder lists. So typically it takes about like 10 minutes or so, but I use ChatGPT to analyze my sales data and tell me what needs to be reordered. Copy my sales report, paste it into ChatGPT and ask me which product should I reorder this week and make quantities based on 30-day inventory levels. It gives me a complete list. Step number 3, we're going to be sending out purchase orders, which is typically about 15 minutes or so. But I use ChatGPT to draft up my purchase orders. I tell it write a purchase order email to supplier name for the following products, a list of those UPCs and SKUs, and then keep it professional and include our account number. And then I'll write you the email, review it, and then I just send it off and boom, done. So weekly task I have for myself is Monday, supplier outreach. I use ChatGPT to write 10 to 20 supplier outreach emails. I give it my template and customizes each one for each different supplier and their niches, products that they're selling. Wednesday, I do product research, so I analyze new supplier catalogs using Scan Unlimited and AMW Scope. The AI filters out like 90% of the products and I manually verify the top, say 20. Friday is just more on relationship building. I use ChatGPT to write follow-up emails to suppliers, thank you notes, negotiation emails for better pricing, and and that's pretty much it. That's my entire AI workflow. It's about 5 to 7 hours per week total, and the rest is just totally automated by AI. Now let me break down the exact AI tools I use and what they actually cost. So I use ChatGPT Plus, which is optional. You don't need the Plus version, but it's only $20 a month, so it'll make your life way easier. But I use that for supplier research, email writing, data analysis, and inventory planning. Or a repricer, it's $97 a month, but it's definitely well worth it. AI powered repricing, buy box optimization, automatic price adjustments. Number 3 is AMW Scope, which is $20 a month. It does the AI product scoring, resellability analysis, and IP complaint checking. Number 4 is going to be Scan Unlimited, which is, I believe, $79 a month, but it has catalog analysis, AI filtering, and product discovery, which totals out about 200 and some change a month. But obviously that's less than hiring a VA for 10 hours a month, and the AI works 24/7. So that's the complete AI stack I use to run an $8 million business in less than 5 hours a week. Now, let me actually save you from the mistakes I see people making. Mistake number 1 is just trusting AI blindly. AI is a tool, not a replacement for your brain. So always verify what AI tells you. If ChatGPT says a supplier is legit, still check the address and everything yourself to verify. If AMW Scope gives you a product score 9 out of 10, still check the keep chart and make sure everything checks out. AI makes you faster, but you still need to verify. Mistake number 2 is using the free AI tools for everything. So free ChatGPT is good, but ChatGPT Plus is way better for your business. It's faster, more accurate, and has access to more data. So don't cheap out. $20 a month, that's nothing, especially when it saves you 10 hours a week. Mistake number 3 would be not learning the proper prompts. So the quality of AI output depends on the quality of your prompts. Spend time learning how to write good prompts. The better your prompts, the better your results will be. Mistake number 4 is just ignoring flat out the AI updates. These tools are updating constantly. New features come out every month. Stay updated, join the communities, learn the new features, and the people who stay on top of AI updates have a massive advantage. Now, here's why you actually need to adopt AI now. Reason number 1, your competition is using it. For example, me. The smart sellers are already using AI. If you're not, you're falling behind. Reason number 2, it's only getting better. AI tools are improving every single month. The advantage gets bigger and bigger over time. Reason number 3, it levels the playing field. You don't need years of experience anymore. AI gives beginners the same capabilities as veterans like myself. Reason number 4, gives your life back. I went from working 12 hours a day to only working about 5 hours a week, and that's all thanks to the power of AI. If you want time and location freedom, AI is how you get it. So that's exactly how I use AI to make Amazon Wholesale 10 times easier in 2026. From finding suppliers to analyzing products to repricing and managing inventory, AI handles all of the heavy lifting for you. And this is exactly how I'm able to run an $8 million Amazon business with working less than 5 hours a week. But here's the reality. Learning how to use these tools properly takes time, and if you use them wrong, you can make very expensive mistakes. And that's exactly why I offer a full partnership. I literally show you which AI tools to use, how to set them up, and how to use them to find profitable products and scale your business. I've helped my students like Miguel hit $90,000 in revenue in just 2 months. Michael generate $15,000 in his first month, and multiple other sellers scale past $70,000 in their first few months because I eliminate all the trial and error for you. So if you're serious about building a real Amazon wholesale business using AI, and now you have capital to get started, click the link below and apply to partner with me. But if not, keep watching my free YouTube videos because there's a ton of value here, and make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.